Hey there everybody, Professor Cloud here, back with another episode of Professor Plays the Thaumaturge. In the last episode, I think we found out how our father died at the very end of the quest line where we were trying to help Svetlana get out of Warsaw. The entire pier started to shake and we ended up running into a golem. A golem that was huge, had to have been at least 3 or 4 stories tall, and obviously was causing a lot of damage on the pier, ended up falling into the water. Now, of course, golem doesn't live, so I have no doubt in my mind that we will be seeing that golem again, but it was very clear that the golem was coming after us, and according to Ariel, who was helping us with Svetlana, he made it very clear that golems are tied to a bloodline. So either someone from our bloodline has sicked it on us, or someone has sicked it on our bloodline. We're not exactly sure which, but we're pretty sure, of course, that based on the damage that we saw at the death site of our father, that's a pretty good guess that he's coming after us. So I have a feeling we're right near the end of Act 1. We're trying to get out of the pier area. We already had one fight, but we still haven't quite left the pier. The episode was running long, so I wanted to go ahead and stop it there. So let's go ahead and pick back up from the pier and see if we can find out, potentially, where this golem came from and who sicked him up. Jump back in. Alright, so we've basically made it to the end of the pier. However, there are some more cops here, and we've already had one fight with cops as it is. Fully expect, yeah, that's what I figured. Here we go. 3 more, one with a rifle. Alright, let's see what we got here. This requires Vukovac. Alright. This will require Upir. Okay, let's see. What have we got going on? Unpredictability. Lovely. They all have unpredictability. Fan-freaking-tastic. Okay. Alright. Well, let's start with you. I don't need to inflict suffering, because Vukovac can do that for me. So, let's do a diversion on you. Switch to Vukovac. Let's do the howl on you. Okay, good. Trade's disabled. He's got suffering. Excellent. Let's move on to you. We'll go ahead and use... Okay, you're Upir, so let me use Old Wound to give you suffering. And then switch to Upir, and... Right, nothing I do with him is going to help. But let's use Liberum Veto to get rid of his focus. Okay, good. Alright, now we need to get rid of the bleed. This guy, though... Alright, yeah, let's take advantage of concussion. And then I need to use... Alright, actually for that, use Liberum Veto on this guy to get rid of the bleed. Okay. Not sure why he needed to run up to shoot, but okay. Alright, now then, let's see. This guy's gonna be next. Still got... Actually, no. We need to give you suffering. And then for you, we use Upir. Well, hold on. I'm going to take damage no matter what, but I need to get health back. Yeah, let's kill you with Eerie Intoxication. And there's the bleed back. Crap. Alright. We'll have to use a Liberum Veto again. Okay, you're gonna be dead in a second, so you're next. Let me get you next. I've already got suffering. I can get a planned attack in on you, or you attack. So yeah, let's do that. Okay. And then let's see. I got, yeah, let's use Liberum Veto again to get rid of the negative states. Inflict 1,001 damage to your enemies is the achievement I just got. Crap! Negative state again. Alright, we need to put you back under suffering. And same thing, I need negative states removed. Okay. Good. Alright, that's fine. Alright. You're dead no matter what. I don't even need to worry about you. Let's focus on you. Alright, quick attack. And I need... gonna get 14. Got perfectionism from that. Okay, you're dead. Do an action, reaction. Oh, you're gonna be dead. Yep. Awesome. Perfect. Okay. We're going to get stopped again. Yep.
Don't even think of reaching for your magic book. Vanya's pistol has a very sensitive trigger.
The second he moves, I'll blow his brains out, Chief.
Chief, let's do our best not to have Vanya shoot you in the head. All right? All you have to do is tell us where Svetlana Petrovna is.
Let's admit that Svetlana is dead. I'm either going to do that or say it was an accident. The question... Let's try the accident one.
I'm running to a phone. There's been an accident. I think the pier collapsed.
Was Svetlana Rumyantseva there?
Why did he call her something else? Yes.
I'm afraid Svetlana is dead.
Are you sure?
She went down with the boat and didn't resurface.
Lie.
Victor, I'll be honest with you. That woman was a Gordian knot. I know that she spent years compiling all sorts of compromising material against the Tsar's government. She was a traitor. We were observing her, but she managed to get everything out of her apartment. I need to know if her knowledge could threaten the security of the nation.
Um. So, if what he's saying is true, that means that everything that was in her trunk, which was so heavy and everyone didn't want to move, is probably all of that information. So, I'm going to assure him that all of Svetlana's secrets are safe.
As far as I know, all Svetlana's secrets went with her to the bottom of the Vistula.
Should we take him to the Citadel, Chief?
No, Vanya. We'll finish this here.
What? What the hell just happened?
Why did you help Svetlana?
Ask why he shot Vanya.
You first. Why did you kill him?
I never liked him. And he shouldn't know so much. Why did you help Svetlana?
Okay, get to the point.
Where's my father's grimoire?
Look for it in Stanislav's circle of old friends. People who could take advantage of a missing grimoire.
Thaumaturges. Do you know who they are? Where I can find them?
No, but once you do, don't neglect to inform me. And watch out. They're very dangerous people.
This is coming from a guy who just shot a cop in the head.
I need to get out of here.
Yeah, no kidding. Carriage. Yep. Northern. Okay, I guess we're going home. Right.
You're finally here. We've been waiting for you.
I'm afraid I was boring your charming sister with my chatter.
Oh, nonsense. I'll leave you two alone.
You look tired. Is everything all right? Do you need my help?
He's already called us, and finding out where we lived isn't a big deal.
This has been an especially difficult night for me.
Is everything all right with Svetlana?
Why do you ask?
You two left without saying goodbye. Did something happen?
Yeah, let's talk about the golem first.
I saw a golem.
A golem? From Jewish legends? Is it a salutor?
Yes, and it turned out to be a very real salutor. A material one. I didn't think that was even possible.
And what does it have to do with Svetlana?
I'm afraid Svetlana is dead.
I was afraid of this. Did the golem kill her?
You could say that. The golem sank her boat by collapsing the roof over the pier. Svetlana intended to live off of selling other people's secrets.
Secrets can be deadly. Do you want to know what she shared with me?
Do we really? Ask first if he means blackmail.
You're not proposing blackmailing anyone with anything, are you?
Nonsense. Of course not. As I told you, I want the world to see my truth. I want to stop the annihilation of countless human beings. but on my own, I am like Cassandra. Yet, with Svetlana's knowledge and you by my side, no one will have any choice but to believe me.
I'm intrigued.
The question is, can you bear the burden that she also carried?
I am finding it interesting the way that they're portraying Rasputin in this game, because he's coming across, at least to me so far, very differently from the image that I've always had pictured of him from other media, the little bit of research that I've done of him, and you know what has been documented of him. He always, you know, I always thought he was just an absolutely evil guy. You know, you certainly got that perspective just by knowing how he died. But of course, there's also a lot of it. He's also been very much been turned into a fantastical character to some degree. Just look at the Hellboy comic book series. Okay, let's see. Find out what secret.
Can you say which secret of Svetlana's you mean? She had a whole chest full of them.
That wasn't in the chest, and now it's only in my memory.
Will you tell me what this is about?
Not here, no. Get some rest first. At our next meeting, at the Narizhinskis. It's safe there, for now.
Okay.
Thank you for stopping by.
See you again soon, my friend. One more question. Might this golem cause you any trouble?
I'm sure I'll find out soon.
I think we need to have a word. How do you know people like this, Rasputin?
Won't be able to say that because your pride's too low.
How long was he here?
He arrived shortly before you did. Unexpectedly, he scared Grażyna. I received him in the salon so that he wouldn't go wandering through the house.
What were you talking about before I interrupted you?
What difference does it make? About... Strange. I don't remember even.
Sometimes he has that effect on people.
He hypnotized her.
What kind of person is he?
He's that miracle worker I was writing to you about. The one who helped me return to my senses.
Not completely, I think. Given that you brought him with you.
He just came to see me. I owe him a lot.
It looks like he knows you better than I do.
Well, you haven't, you know... my character, has not been home in, what, 15 years? So the only thing that she knows of me is what I've written in letters. I'm not going to remark on her clear dislike of him. And I'm not going to scold her for eavesdropping. It's her house, too. But I don't think I can consider him a close friend. He's really just helped me with each Salutor. And that seems to be about it. He also seems to be using me as much as I'm using him. So I'm going to say you barely know him.
I actually barely know him, but he's never yet refused to help me.
I can only congratulate you on having friends like that.
What?
First Niedzic, now a gloomy hermit. And ladies of the night have started hanging around outside the windows.
What?
Are they also friends of yours?
Yeah, ask about them.
Who are those women?
Whores, Victor. Prostitutes. Women of easy virtue, daughters of Corinth. Courtesans, moths, hookers, floozies. I've been seeing 2 girls around here recently. They stand out on the street and peek into our windows.
Maybe Aboris is playing a prank. This can wait. Ligia, I'm really dead on my feet, but there's one more thing we need to have a word about.
I wonder what I don't know yet.
I just hope I'm going to be able to talk about all three of these points. I want to know the answers to all three. So let's start with Konechkin.
How long have you known your chief?
What does that matter?
So you knew he worked for the Ochrana?
Yes. You'd have found in the end anyway, but he asked me not to tell you right away.
Well, I have to be understanding. I don't have a choice.
I understand that each of us has various relationships we're tangled up in. But I think we should start talking about them more often.
Agreed. I'll only add that a contact like him is very useful in business.
I'm guessing he knows how to arrange contacts for you. I'm sure he often invites you to all sorts of soirees and receptions, right?
I don't always accept. It seems like we've each got our own miracle worker. I know who he is, and I treat him very cautiously. Plus, we've already established that you don't report to me about your acquaintances. Besides, it was Papa who introduced him to me all those years ago. What's the real reason we're talking about Konechkin?
Name? I don't think how long our father knew him really matters, so...
I saw him once more, at Port Praga.
What were you doing there?
I helped Svetlana. She wanted to flee the country.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Do you know what forces you're playing with? You know full well who she is.
Who she was.
Sorry, what?
Svetlana is dead. She was just setting off on a lovely voyage when a golem appeared and... Svetlana is dead.
We're finished. They'll put us both in prison. What will become of us?
Bring up Veronin? Why would I bring up Veronin?
Don't worry. Nothing will happen to us. I'll make sure of it.
How will you do that?
Yeah, I'm gonna mention Konechkin because I don't think Rasputin can absolutely help us in this scenario.
Maybe your devoted secret police chief will reveal something. Perhaps you should ask him. Yes, I know he's from the Ochrana. He's bragged to me about it himself.
Well, maybe your magic monk is up to something, No, I've had enough. Don't say another word. I desperately need to be alone right now. Where are my cigarettes?
End of Act 1. Okay, well, first of all, we have some points to spend. Doubles the inflicted damage or lowered focus if your focus is less than 6. Bond of speed. The Salutor's next action will be 1 round faster. I think we go with this one. By the looks of it, we've got 4 new Salutors coming. As well as 4 new skills. Right? What's this new one? Third principle. The Salutor's next action will be 1 round faster. So additionally cast a state on a random enemy. Hold on. Alright, I'm going to put third principle there. So we are still inflicting suffering. But now the Salutor's next action will be 1 round faster. And that's going to be guaranteed because of how much we're using agony at the moment. Yeah, I think that's the right way to go. Okay. And then, where are we going? Bust of Siren. Sharp avian features bear a wild, disturbing kind of beauty. Well, we could change your clothes, but at the moment, we're going to leave it alone. Uh-oh. Discover the source of the Golem curse.
It looks familiar, and yet different. Well, well. Is this a dream?
Kind of feels that way.
I need to get out of here.
Kind of cool how they're doing this, I gotta say. The red hue.
Fool.
Father.
Blind fool.
Well, what don't I see? Maybe you could give me an answer this time.
What don't you know?
Let's ask about Konechkin.
Why did you let a rat like Konechkin into our home? Now he's dogging Ligia and me. Were you working for him? Did you start informing on your customers for him?
A fool's theory.
Okay.
Why is the Golem pursuing our blood? You've not just put me in danger, but Ligia as well. Who did you hurt so much that the Golem was aiming to? Hold on. It succeeded, didn't it? That's what killed you. That's what made the building fall on you. Who inflicted this punishment on you? What for? And how the hell do I lift it?
Everything I've done.
Was with your children in mind. I've heard it all before. For our good, I know. Thanks a lot. I definitely didn't ask for a blood curse. Are you finally going to say something?
You've wasted your time. I left you all the answers. You just have to find them.
Where am I supposed to look for them? In the Black Grimoire, which I nearly got from you? In that case, where is it? Who was it? Your friends? Your coterie that you hid even from your lover? Who are they? What were you planning?
You possess everything I had. I have left you everything you need.
Very strange.
Come back here! I'm not finished with you yet!
Well, that was not exactly a refreshing sleep. Now I gotta go talk to our sister again. Hold on. Ligia's diary, Victor's back. Unfinished text. As well as men, there are women and children working in factory. About. Okay. Big bathroom.
Look who's up. Sleeping Beauty. Have some coffee. In the morning, Grażynka brews it strong. All the revelations yesterday overwhelmed me a little. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for my outburst.
Forgive me for yesterday. Warsaw was getting to me.
Yes, I know the feeling. And I don't want to quarrel with you either. We'd be better off focusing on the obstacles ahead of us. I thought that, given our situation, your suggestion to talk to Konieczkin wasn't so bad after all.
I suspect he'll offer us a deal with the devil.
For now, I'm just thinking out loud. What's next?
I had a dream about Father.
Me too. Right after he died. He was soothing me with my favorite lullaby.
First he insulted me, and then blood poured down his face.
Very funny. Do you see him often in your dreams?
This was only the second time. I hope there will be more. It's been a long time since I was quarantined in the hospital. They're not ordinary dreams. They're very realistic visions. I talk to him, I ask questions, but I can't understand his answers.
Why don't we focus on real life?
Problem is I don't exist in real life. Ligia?
Has anything been reported about Port Praga?
I've been keeping an eye out, but nothing yet. But Svetlana's disappearance won't go unnoticed for long. Hyenas like fresh corpses.
I know that you're still sorting through things there, but I really have to visit our store in Mirów.
I'm basically done, and I was planning to go there now after breakfast. Will you join me?
I should look through all of Father's things in the store. Everything he left behind.
All right. Let's go.
Hey. New location.
Not much has changed here.
Just the sign. Or maybe the owner.
That's right. Now it's your kingdom.
I don't think queens dig through columns of numbers, exotic names, addresses, and consignment notes. Or scold customers who don't know the difference between powdered skull and powdered mummy. Have you developed an interest in the family business?
This conversation has convinced me even more that Father left the business in the right hands.
Come into my chamber. I have to take care of the inventory. Try not to make more of a mess than there already is.
Okay. Discover the source of the Goblin Curse. Search your father's study. Search the Shulsky family shop in Mirov. Okay. Register of goods. More yachts. Signatures are filled with emotions. The older ones sing of a happy life and satisfaction from a job well done. A year ago, the song changed. It became filled with sorrow, hatred, and bitterness brought on by a friend's betrayal. I don't know. I seriously doubt that I'm pronouncing that name correctly, but hopefully the game will actually give me the correct pronunciation. Okay, the old clock. He winds up his favorite clock for the last time. Routine comes to an end but isn't accompanied by the peace of impending retirement, but rather by the anger of someone leaving even though they don't want to. It is inevitable. Continuing to work with Shulsky is impossible. Shameful. Time to leave today. So, same person that was tied to what we just said.
What is this?
The photograph, Victor. A marvelous invention. Father was very fond of them.
I meant what Father has on his face. That smile. I'm sure someone he disliked had just died.
Did you want something, or are you here to joke around?
The guy next to Father, that's Hayat, right?
Yes, he's just younger, Victor. That's how photographs work, you know. They stop time and place. I can also see here that they were friends. But a year ago, that ended and they stopped working together.
Yes, you mentioned it recently.
It's a shame Papa never said why.
Could Hayat have wanted our father to die? Could he have sent the golem after him?
I think you'll have to ask him. I heard that he bought out one of the 2 rundown laundries here in Mirov, not too far away.
That'll be our
You're
next
welcome.
stop.
Thank you. I'm taking another look around.
Uh-oh.
Is that?
Yes. I'll take a quick look around.
Be careful. On my way.
Okay. Now what? Like there's something. Sure. Yep. Resignation letter. Bold words hide a burning hatred and strong belief that the former friend, Stanislaw Shulsky, is to blame for Abraham Horowitz's disappearance. He is a man from whom one should look away. This is Hayat's resignation. Alright, and then we've got a question mark up here with Ligia. I don't know what that even means. Find out.
I wanted to talk to you about a certain university.
Oh, she's got a quest for us. Okay.
What's this mysterious university?
I'm giving a lecture at the Flying University. It's a very informal educational initiative, not to say secret. And an important one, especially for women who can get an education from us, which they are legally prohibited from doing under the partition. I'd like you to come with me.
What's the lecture about?
The economic aspect of the woman's question. I've gathered some interesting data and managed to get some great sources from France and England. Come on. Those 2 brain cells you still have will appreciate a break from booze and trouble. Come with me.
Okay.
Of course I will go. I will be honored.
No questions or bargaining? Who are you and what have you done to my brother?
If it's important to you, there's no need to persuade me.
The university is meeting in the antiquarian bookshop across the Green Square. Which brings us to the most important thing. Everyone brings something sweet, so I ordered some donuts from Mrs. Yagoda. The best ones. And the best donut is filled with...
Oh god, I have no idea. I'm gonna say plum.
With plum.
Now and ever and unto the ages of ages.
Oh good, I was
Amen.
right.
Get those donuts, will you?
Okay.
I'll see what I can do.
Alright, so now we can leave the store. Hold a minute. Cognitive function. Received a quest, cognitive function. Quest expires soon. Alright. Alright, well, first of all, we've got a point of interest here, so let's do that. Oh, wow, that's gorgeous. Cool. A beautiful piece of architecture. Okay. Do I have the ability? Okay, so we're here. Point of interest, locked, pharmacy. Okay, so we're in the area where the barber is. Do I have the ability? I do. I know. Let's go and make sure. Oh, we need to meet with Rasputin. Need to find father's friends. Still have the Taylor dilemma. What is this? Warsaw in my memories the day when Lone Shark died. I can still see him in my nightmares. Maybe a trip. Probably do that too. Okay, so they all say that they're time-based, but I don't know. Alright, let's do wait until the afternoon for the lecture, pick up donuts from the petition. Alright, let's do that first. And that is there, okay. Oh, hold on. Photograph. Chairman of the Bridge Lovers Club. A game of bridge. And it's a new quest. Oops. Okay. We can do this first.
Fate has brought us together again, Viktor Shulsky.
We have to part again. I don't want to fight you.
A true tempermancer does not shy away from the challenges of fate. Fight me. For dignity, for honor, and for the title of the king of the tempermancers. Face your destiny.
No, I'm saying this again and I don't like to repeat myself. Go bother someone else.
But this is the way. Otherwise, how are we going to find out who is more worthy of their power?
I've heard there's a powerful tempermancer in Powiśle. Go bother him.
But the title...
Wow. He just goes from hugely confident, I need to fight, aggressive individual to whatever that was. Advertising brochure, men's fashion store. Recommends the finest frock coats. Perfect plan is forming in his head, and faith-filled through thoughts whisper of success. This is it. He will buy himself a decent frock coat and pretend that he's wealthy before her parents. He won't know what a loser he is, maybe after the wedding. Trying to get to the donuts. Story from the Daily Courier. Talking about the party at the Imperial Hotel. Ah, hold on. A poem in a satirical magazine. Okay. Brutal therapy session side quest. They keep giving us side quests.
It smells so nice in here. Is that vanilla?
Vanilla, raisins, butter, sugar, and some more butter. You're in heaven. Can I help you?
I'd like to collect Ligia Shurska's order.
I can't believe my eyes. Little Victor. Oh my, how you've grown and how handsome you've become. Where is that little cherub who would stand in front of the display, staring at pastries?
That gluten is still here. I can't forget your cream pie with cherries. I've been dreaming about it for 15 years.
You see, my lovely, the trick is quite simple. It's just a little butter. About 3 packs of...
Excuse me? I'm waiting for my order here.
No reason to be angry, darling. Just wait a moment. My daughter is taking the fruitcake out of the oven now. It will be hot.
With raisins and orange peel? I'll wait then.
Are you sure you're not a thaumaturge?
I take the donuts and don't ask awkward questions. Have a nice day.
That was kind of an awkward question. I don't even know why you would think to ask such a question based off of that interaction. Okay, so... Oh boy. Complaint. Your treatment of your customers is abysmal. As it turns out, some have more rights than others, and a regular customer counts for nothing. Discussion about art. Okay, there's a point of interest over here. Let me grab this. The cemetery. Cool. Okay. Guess now it's just waiting until the lecture. Yes, I'm curious if there's any other... There's the tailor. Hold on just 1 second. I want to see if maybe there's something else that happens in this area. Power Sleigh. Viewpoint by St. Mary Magdalene Orthodox Church. Thought I had done that. Poznanska Street. Watsky Cemetery. Okay, let me see something. Nope. Well, you know what? Let's do this. Let's go to all of the points of interest here in this area. I think I've been to most of them, but yeah, I've definitely done that one, or otherwise I would have gotten a Bigot's Diary. And that gave me another quest. Right, let's see where we are on the map. Alright, let's make a right. Sorry, left. Because we got 2 side quests related to points of interest, so if I can grab those before... I don't think I've gotten that point of interest before. Another Thaumaturge point. I actually think that was one of the points of interest. Alright, so there's one over there. Pretty sure I've gotten this one or 2. Daily Courier. I'm not sure if I've gotten that one at all, after all. Yeah, apparently I did. Okay. Those 2, and then one over... Oh, and then the one in front of our house. Okay, so then... Did we get rid of one of the points of interest? No. Actually, apparently I didn't. Alright, let's do this real quick, and then we'll go ahead on to the lecture. Postcard after a long journey. I happily arrived at the hotel. Another... I've got so many freaking side quests at this point. Traveler's letter. Oh, this one. Okay. That should rid of that one. Yep. All right, let's go ahead to the lecture.
Aren't your legs getting sore? Stupid question. Let's wait until...
Afternoon.
So, let's kill some time.
Okay. Something here. Daily courier submitted classifieds. Visit to the bathhouse. Okay. Time to go to the lecture. Oh, back to northern. Yeah, see, all the points of interest come back. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just, it makes it so that you can't figure out which ones you've done and which ones you haven't. Another bigot's diary. Invitation. Usual instrument. That's another quest that I've received. Letter of recommendation. Piano tuner and an accompanying note. Okay. It's, I'm sure, to do with something. I think what I'm going to do, based on time, I am going to wrap this episode up here. We will pick back up from here at the beginning of the next episode. We'll do the side quest to listen to the lecture, and then we will go back. We'll probably clear a couple more smaller side quests as well, but I also, of course, want to get back to the main quest line. So, as always, if you've been enjoying the content like I have been, this one has not been as very action-packed as, of course, the last episode was, but still, lots of very, very cool storyline. Hope you've been enjoying it. If you have, please make sure to hit the like button. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button. Hopefully I'll see you next time when the Professor Cloud plays the Thaumaturge.